What's going on, guys? My name is MrHurriicane, and this is a channel update for today as I had a few things that I wanted to talk with you guys about. The gameplay you're watching is a Madden 25 ranked match I was playing as the Detroit Lions against the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a very fun game, and the Lions are a fun team to use. Check them out if you have not yet. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to cover a lot of topics in this video, including things with my main series, basically. The Minnesota Dynasty, the Raiders CCM, and the upcoming Rams franchise, which I know you guys probably want to hear about the most, and so I'll get that out of the way first. I am sure by now that you're tired of hearing me say, especially with Madden 25 already being out for almost a full month, that the Rams franchise is coming soon. And I've done my slider testing. That was it took a lot more time than I hoped it would. And then the draft class issue with zero toughness and whatnot. I've made videos about this stuff, so I'm not going to reiterate too much in this video. But I'm at the point where I'm playing the preseason games, guys. There's 4 preseason games, obviously, and I'm not going to make you sit through a video for each one or a video for 2 apiece. The first episode, well, first off, I've played 3 of the preseason games already, and so we're almost to the point where I'm going to be making the first episode of the series. And what that first episode is going to be is the intro to the franchise, introducing you to the team, and just the highlights from all 4 preseason games compiled into one video. And then week 1 is going to happen, and we're not going to spend much time at all with the preseason. And before I get that series started, I wanted to say that I'll be wrapping up Season 1 of the Minnesota Dynasty. I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. I finished the regular season, and I have just a bowl game left against Temple that has been played. I've edited a good portion of the game. I'll have that out for you guys tomorrow. That's the plan. And one thing I wanted to talk about, this was a question I had asked on Twitter, and I put in the comment section on my latest Minnesota Dynasty video just to get some feedback from you guys about a little change I want to make to some of my bigger series. Obviously, if you watch stuff like the Raiders CCM, the UTSA Dynasty, the Minnesota Dynasty, all those main series that I do, I give you the perspective and the commentary of an actual commentator, not a person playing a video game making decisions for the team and making decisions during the game. And it's not going to be a major change in my eyes, but I think that it's one that you guys like, and especially because of the feedback that I've gotten. When I asked the question on Twitter, every single response that I got to that tweet was, yes, I like the idea. And my idea is that I'm going to give you guys my actual perspective on some things, like recruiting or free agent moves I may make or changes to the lineup. But when it comes to my in-game commentary during the actual game, that is pretty much going to stay the same. I'm trying to get you guys a more entertaining experience, and I made some changes months ago to how I did some of those main series videos, and it was very strict about not giving you guys the perspective of a video game player because I didn't think it was necessary for those types of series. But I think that you guys enjoy the insights of me outside of the actual game and explaining why I'm doing certain things in recruiting and incorporating some of my own opinions, even though I do kind of give you guys hints as to what I'm thinking during when I'm the actual commentator character, if that makes sense. I'm basically giving you an insight to my mind, but I'm telling it as from a different perspective essentially. But I think that from the feedback I received, that you guys will like when I actually explain, different decisions I've made with the team. But when it comes to during the game, don't expect me to sit there and be like, yeah, I called this on 3rd and 6 because I thought it would work. No, I'm gonna commentate the game. And for most of you that have watched my videos for a long time, essentially what I'm explaining right here is kind of how I used to do my videos a little bit more, when I would actually explain some of the things that I do and show you that I sign certain players and why things happen, and then I give you the regular in-game commentary where I'm commentating it like a commentator, except for I think it'll be hopefully better this time around. That's the plan. And it's kind of like how I used to do things. I was watching some episodes before I did this video of Raiders CCM in the first season, some of the Vikings franchise Season 2 stuff, just to see how I used to do things. I think I've gotten much better as a commentator, especially an in-game commentator. But if you guys want to see roster moves, recruiting, and the franchise owner box, all pricing stuff from my perspective, that's fine with me. I'm all about giving you guys the most entertaining experience. I want to keep you guys engaged. I want to see you guys comment more and get you guys more excited during the videos. And so that to me is stuff that I'm trying to do to get better. And one of the main things I think is going to end up being consistency, which I'm pretty happy with how I've done in the Minnesota Dynasty. If I go on my channel right now, I see that I've uploaded 4 Minnesota Dynasty videos in the past couple weeks. And once I get this bowl game up in the off season, it'll be a little over 2 months to get the first season out of the way. I was able to complete 5 seasons in UTSA. I would like to do 6 or 7 in Minnesota to get as much out of the series as I can. And so I think I'll be moving in the right direction with the Rams franchise beginning soon. Raiders will be ending. And I don't have any major releases besides the consoles, but the sports games that I want to play are already out. So all that stuff is kind of out of the way for a while, and I can focus on delivering you guys the series and making the videos the best that I can. And by the way, in regards to me talking about giving you my perspective from the non-game playing side of my series, please leave your feedback in this video as well. Leave as much feedback as you guys can. I'm all about getting better. That's all I want to do is improve. And if you have any other feedback that's not even relevant to this conversation that you want to throw out there, go ahead and say it. I want to read the comments and see what you guys think and continue to get better as a commentator and video creator. But let's move on now, guys. Minnesota Dynasty, the first season will be ending soon, off-season on the way, which I'm looking forward to. Moving on with some of my recruits in Season 2. And by the way, off-season, I still want to do a live stream. I have not streamed in a while, and the reason behind that is YouTube streaming really hasn't been very good, and I had to make some changes with the YouTube streaming that made me have like a 1.5-minute delay, and that really sucks because one of the main reasons why I stream and why I've had stretches where I've streamed a lot is because I love to interact with you guys, and with a 1.5-minute delay, it becomes very difficult to interact when I'm answering questions that were asked like a 1.5 minutes ago, or I'm responding to comments that are talking about a certain player, something in a game. So I will do a live stream of the off-season as long as it works, as long as it will function, it will happen. Even with a 1.5-minute delay, I'll still do it. I'll suck it up and just deal with it for the off-season live stream. Hopefully it gets better because I hate the delay and not being able to interact seamlessly or at least decently, because before I had like a 4 or 5 second delay. I could deal with that, and I actually liked it because I can play a play in a ranked match, and as soon as it happens I can watch it again on the stream and see exactly what I did right or I did wrong. I love a 4 or 5 second delay. 1.5 minutes, now you're getting on my nerves. But anyway, off season, hopefully later this week or this weekend, I want to do Minnesota Dynasty, Temple Bowl game, Heart of Dallas Bowl tomorrow. And then Raiders CCM. If you have not seen the AFC Championship game, you should probably click the video off right now if you want to go watch that and not have it spoiled by me, because I'm going to do that right now. I was victorious with the Raiders in the AFC Championship game, so we are headed to the Super Bowl, which has been played, and I have begun to edit. And that will be up, I'm planning, for Friday. So bowl game Thursday, Super Bowl Friday, and hopefully my plan is to start the Rams' first episode on Saturday or Sunday. Sunday I always watch football, and I know you guys probably do too, so I'll probably be putting it up on Saturday if I can. And I just have to play one more preseason game and then start editing a bunch of gameplay together to make that first episode. And so, there you have it, guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on this week. It's pretty exciting, actually. Finishing the Season 1 of the Minnesota Dynasty that I'm having so much fun playing. I'm having a great time in that series. I really am. The Raiders will be wrapped up within a couple days. And then Rams franchise, we're going to get that kicked off and started. And I am just really excited to finally, have that stuff going, not to worry about testing the game anymore. Just playing, editing, commentating, and making some videos. Not worrying about other stuff so much with just trying to get things prepared. So anyway, guys, that is the channel update. Please leave your feedback in the comment section below. I plan to read and respond to as many comments as I can get around to, and I'll have all this content, all this exciting content, some finales to a season, a series, and the kickoff of a series, all in the hopefully span of 3 days. That's pretty sweet. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. My name is MrHurriicane, and I'll see you later.